2025 was one of the harshest years in Gaza. Israeli killings and extermination intensified, access to food aid declined, and hunger crisis and malnutrition worsened. In January, temporary truce between Israel and Hamas begins. About 608 trucks allowed daily, but Israel may not meet full needs. Palestinians seen fighting for relief due to severe hunger. Severe UN warnings issued about collapse of food security. Food prices rose and supplies declined, leaving many families on the brink of starvation. Gaza Humanitarian Foundation was registered as an organization intending to distribute aid in Gaza. March 18th, Israel resumed bombardment and the truce collapsed again. 400 killed in a single day, including 263 children and women. Occupation forces fully closed crossings to humanitarian aid, and relief trucks remained outside the strip for several days. Hunger worsened, and crowds gathered at charity food distribution centers. Famine indicators rising. Fuel and food shortages threaten food and health systems. And according to the UN, relief food nearly depleted. Severe child malnutrition increasing. Thousands rely entirely on charity. Gazans flocked to death traps run by GHF. Dozens of victims killed in front of the food centers by Israeli fire. Children's victims of famine. Yazan Al-Kafarna, 10 years. Faiz Ataya, 6 months. Ahmed Abu Rida, 9 years. Abdulqadir Al-Sarhi, 13 years. Hunger deaths rising among children and adults. Malnutrition spreading. UN appeals to lift blockade and open crossings, and reports indicate malnutrition deaths increasing, including children, victims falling outside the GHF. On August 9, citizens killed while attempting to reach airdropped aid. Ground aid remains cut off. International efforts fail to bring any change, and victims at American aid centers rose to thousands. United Nations officially declared that northern Gaza is full famine. Population faced total collapse. More than 450 people died from famine, and more than 2,400 people killed in front of the American aid centers, aka GHF. Limited aid trucks entered via Karmuk Salim crossing under a new truce. Quantities were insufficient to meet basic needs. Israel allowed no more than 25% of agreed deliveries, and hospitals lost stocks of baby formula and essential supplies. International organizations confirmed hunger continued to spread. Restrictions on entry of essential supplies and vaccines affected children's lives. Long and painful queues persisted at food points. The end of 2025 marked as the harshest year in Gaza in terms of hunger and humanitarian collapse. No clear indications of significant improvement in aid access. Hospitals suffered drug shortage, and more than 1,000 people died due to lack of treatment.